Hey guys, how we doing? It's Martin Cliffe here. It is Friday the 7th of March, so we'll call this my March update. It's not a bass playing update, but I thought I would get my trusty Yamaha TLB out anyway, because I've shot a lot of guitar videos over the last couple of days, which will be appearing on this channel over the next week or so. I think there's about 9 altogether. So I thought I would strap my bass on and have a bit of fun for a bit. I haven't really talked much on YouTube about my bass. This is my blue transparent Yamaha TLB 42, which I've had since 1998. It was actually a 21st present from my mum and dad, but I got it in the December just before my birthday, and it has been my number one bass ever since. I've owned at different times up to 3 basses, but I've always played this one as my main one, even when I had an identical or pretty much identical model. This just has a certain magic about it. So it's a great sounding bass, really sort of powerful, really punchy, lovely feel. 35-inch scale, which is great fun too. It means it's got a little bit more string tension. It's desperately in need of a restring right now. I have a set of strings waiting in the other room, so as soon as I've shot this video I'm going to go and restring it. But it's even as is, it's great to play. So what's new in life since my last video? My last video I talked about how I was kind of putting a stop to everything in terms of producing music. Not producing music full stop, but producing my own music in the sense that no one's buying it, so what's the point? Now obviously that was a kind of an extreme thing to say, and I haven't taken a step back as such, but had a little bit of a rethink. Maybe that was a little bit too extreme, so I am continuing working on a couple of tracks, instrumental tracks, but whether they get released commercially or whether I just pop them up on SoundCloud and people can download them, maybe I'll do a Bandcamp thing where you can do a pay what you want thing for it. I don't think I can see myself doing the thing where I pay money for someone to sell it, because it's not going to make any money. But if I can do a free thing, I know there's a couple of companies that let me upload it free and then ask people to pay for it, then I'll do that. Really nice track coming together that you've heard on bits of videos I've done. It's called The Gates of Asgard, and that's something that's really coming together. Coincidentally, I need to record bass parts for it. I've done most of the guitar work now, yeah, that's really nice. Really looking forward to getting that out, but I'm not going to put any pressure on myself to do so. You'll have seen, if you follow me on Twitter or Facebook or whatever, that I've done the 7 remixes that I'd done of the Voided Project music, which I talked about a couple of videos ago. They're now up on my SoundCloud page for you to listen to. They're not available for download. If you particularly want to get a downloaded copy, give me a shout and I will send you a link to an MP3 or whatever of it. But basically I decided I just wanted to draw a line under that whole musical sort of period of my life, and particularly that chapter. I'd done 7 of them. I'm not going to do the others anytime soon, but I feel that it's 7 out of the 10 tracks from the first album that were salvageable without going back and re-recording anything, because I was anxious not to re-record anything. I was just going to go through and remix what was there. And in some cases I've made minor tweaks. I've removed a section of one song that didn't quite fit. I've removed instrumental tracks when you had 15 tracks of guitar or whatever. Maybe I've cut that down to 6 as an example, just to make it that they just sound less kind of dense and muffled, and give it a bit more clarity. And I'm really pleased with how they've come out. Working with stuff that it was before I had some of the gear I've had more recently, and also before I learned some of the production techniques I've learned in the last couple of years. So it's always a challenge working with old material, But I'm proud of how they've come out. So if you haven't already given them a listen, then do so. It's just soundcloud.com/MartinCliffe, I think. But I'll post the link in the video description below. What about the rest of life? Well, in Hong Kong here, we're in monsoon season at the moment, so it's windy, it's not so warm. It's very up and down. At the moment it's cold and windy, but we've had some nice days this week. It's just unpredictable, which is kind of frustrating, but hey, it means I get to stay in and shoot videos for you guys, which is always good. I'm in my living room stroke video studio today. I've decided that what I'm going to do is every couple of weeks I'm going to take over the room for a couple of days. Basically the way it works out, because Eva works is on duty on a Thursday night, basically I can use this space, set it up Thursday morning, shoot Thursday through Friday, and then return the living room to a livable state for Friday night. And it's all good. It doesn't get in the way. It doesn't get me frustrated, because it can take so long to set up and to strip down that I then feel I'm in a rush to shoot videos. Whereas if I have a 2-day slot at once, then it makes life so much easier for me. So that's cool. Other bit of news, as of about an hour ago, it's very exciting to say that I am officially on contract as AV technician here at Harrow, which means that for all the work that I've done in sound and lighting and stuff, I will actually get paid for. So that's good news. I would do it anyway because it's good fun and I enjoy working with the kids and everything else. But it's nice to be recognised. And so yeah, that's until the end of this academic year, and then hopefully something more permanent will come up in August. Well, in time for August, so I'll have some good news to report about that later on. Lots of wheels are in motion at the moment, but it's great to at least get a little bit of cash coming in. Means I can buy some toys. And yeah, I think generally, life here is pretty good at the moment. I'm enjoying falling back in love with the bass. This is why it's good to have the bass here, my bass here. Interestingly, my guitars have always had names, my basses haven't. So read into that what you will, but I've never named this. And just like it's bad luck to change the name of a ship. Giving a bass a name this far on, I'm not sure how that would work. But I'm loving, and I'll be reviewing shortly, my TC Electronic BG 250 112 bass combo. I've almost finished. I'm one pedal short of finishing my rack for my bass effects, which uses a load of RJM music gear. I'm missing an octave pedal. I'm trying to decide which one to go for. Probably go for the EBS octave pedal. But other than that's put together, so I'll be demonstrating that in maybe my next set of videos in 2 weeks' time. We'll see. Watch this space. Yeah, life is good. I hope it is for you guys. And yeah, until next time, enjoy your weekend, have fun, take care, and I'll see you soon.